Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everyone. In fact, it is not good morning, it is good evening.
Good
Good evening,
evening,
everyone.
sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, hello, good evening, everyone. Is my voice audible to you? Just drop me a confirmation in the chat box quickly. Quickly drop me a confirmation in the chat box if my voice is audible to you. Just drop yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I got some responses already. Thanks a lot. Okay, so we'll start a session exactly at 5. Okay, so we'll just wait for some other participants to join the session. Meanwhile, you can just stay quiet. You are not allowed to mute yourself. Sorry, unmute yourself. So if in case during the session also, if you are having any major query, then you can just drop your query in the chat box, or you can raise your hand. And if you don't have any major query, if your query is something which can be discussed at the end of the session, then you can just write down your queries on the sheet of paper, and we'll discuss all the queries at the end of the session. Okay. Apart from that, if you have any queries related to something that you are not able to do, that we are making you do, if related to that, if you are having some query, then you can just drop those queries in the chat box always. So we'll just wait for next 4 minutes, guys, and then we'll start with the session. Thank you very much. We will just wait for 3 minutes more before starting a session. Okay, we'll wait for a couple of more minutes. Just couple of more minutes we'll wait, and then we'll start with the session. Okay, I already have so many queries coming in the chat box, so we'll be resolving those queries one by one. Don't worry about downloading anything, because if you needed to download it anything, then we would have told you prior from the session, prior when we gave the instruction about the session only. So don't worry about those things, guys. Right now, don't just stay calm. Let the session go. Once we get started, once you design something today, once you make your basic game today, and then basically why we are conducting this session, the main reason why we are conducting this session is because we are launching this course under guidance of a mentor, Mr. Abhishek. So, under the guidance of Mr. Abhishek, we are launching this course in which we'll be teaching different kind of animations and creating games using Scratch. And there are going to be all in all 30 sessions in which up to the advanced level of Scratch will be taught. Like you'll be designing very high level of games, and you'll just see a trailer today. You'll see what are the type of things that we are going to do in future. Plus, today you are going to make a one kind of a game also. So everything is going to be taught to you. So don't worry about anything. So basically, for the students who don't know about Makers Dunia, so I think most of the students over here are already the part of the community of Makers Dunia, and so the guys who don't know about the Makers Dunia, just let you know that Makers Dunia is a tech company which transform education with the help of technology, which is the future. So basically, when we talk about the future, so we know that in future there are going to be robots, automation, computer, and lots of programming. So Makers Dunia is a company that focus in these aspects, and we believe in teaching by hands-on learning. So our activities are hands-on, are based on hands-on experience. So you perform the activities and then you learn them. So why this is of great impact as compared to normal studies that you do already in your books is because when you study from your book, you read it, you learn it, and then you forget it after some time. But when you really perform something, then that thing becomes as an experience for you for your lifetime. So when something becomes an experience for you for your lifetime, you are not able to forget that particular thing very easy. That's why learning by doing is very successful as compared to normal way of learning. Okay, so we focus on that and different kind of courses that we provide. So here are some different kind of courses that we provide that you can see on your screen. So robotics, game development, application, Android applications, electronic circuit, graphic designing, okay, then coding languages, Python, C, Scala, website development. In website, there are 3 to 4 different programming languages. Then We provide you hands-on experience with circuits while making circuits with microcontrollers like Arduino, okay, Wi-Fi shields, and Raspberry Pi. So these are the some of only few of the courses that I am showing you over here. There are many more other courses that we are doing. So basically, when we talk about these courses, so each and every course is you know highly important for your bright future. So basically talking about the game development course today. So game development course is specially designed for junior kids of grade 3 to 5. And basically what we want to teach them how the coding takes place by providing them a virtual platform where they can come, they can make something, they can feel that thing, they can understand the logics behind the programming. Okay, so we have a person with us. We have a person in the name of Abhishek. So Abhishek sir is specialized in game development thing, and Abhishek sir has worked in the National Science Center, Delhi, and from last 5 years he has been working in different STEM education companies. So he's having very vast experience, and almost from last 3 months Abhishek sir is connected with us, and he has been working on content development and organizing different kind of courses with us. So uh, Abhishek sir, welcome from my side. uh, are you there? Can you
Yes,
hear me?
yes, yes, I can hear you, and thank you so much.
Yeah, Abhishek sir. So you can take it from here. I would like you to continue. I would like you to give a brief introduction about the courses and how we are going to do the programming and where are we going to do the programming today. So you can take from you can just take it from here. And guys, if you have any queries, just keep dropping that in the chat box. I'll be going through the chat box personally, and I'll be listening to your queries over there. And only if you have any major query means that if sir is saying to do something and you are not able to do that thing, only in that case you raise your hand. Otherwise, prefer to keep your hand low and just write down your queries somewhere on the piece of paper, so that at the end of the session, when I'll unmute you one by one, you can ask your all the queries at the end of the session. Okay, Abhishek sir, you can take it from here. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Professor. Hello, everyone. Hi, how are you? You can type in a chat box, as maximum of you are from Makers Dunia community. So you know the rules, dropping a Y for yes and dropping for N for no, right? So yes, Sanyog. Yes, Swati, right. Everyone knows the rules, right? That is perfect. So now, first of all, Professor, can you stop sharing your screen? Yes. So today we will be learning about a one interesting thing, that is a Scratch software. Now, does anyone know what do you understand by Scratch software? Why we are calling this software and what is Scratch? You can type in a chat box. I'm also looking at the chat box simultaneously. Yes, you can type in a
So
chat box.
meanwhile, if they want to answer, they can raise their hand also, and I'll
Uh,
unmute
yes,
one of
Neil.
them randomly.
Yes, Neil is here. Yes,
Okay.
Neil.
So Neil, you can unmute yourself and give your response.
Uh, yes,
Neil,
sir.
the question is, do
Yes,
you know about the Scratch software and what do you know about Scratch software? That is
yes,
the question.
I have worked with Scratch and I have created few games in it. And Scratch is a game developing software in which you develop many types of animations, games, and all those type of stuff.
Yeah, perfect. Very good, Neil. So, and also I'm getting a couple of
A
replies in chat box.
block programming software.
Yes, that is called Blockly. Okay, so if there's any software you are using, that can be app development, that can be used for Python or any other thing. If there's a block building things that we are using, that is called Blockly programming language. Yes, in the couple of Sanyog is saying Scratch is a game development software that works on block coding. That is correct. So suppose if those who don't know what is Scratch, Scratch is something like a kitchen. Do you know what is kitchen and what we do in kitchen? And why I'm calling this a Scratch software is a kitchen. So what we do in kitchen? Can anyone tell me? Yes, Gayatri, can you tell me what is kitchen? What we do in kitchen first?
Sir, cook food.
Yes, very good. How? How? Yes, that is perfect answer. We cook food, we make food, right? How? We have all the ingredients there, whatever we want. Suppose if I want to make a tea, we have a tea here, we have a sugar. Everything I want to make tea is here. Same thing a Scratch software is like. If we want to use something, if we want to make something, everything is there. The materials, yes, I got a reply in a chat box. Kanishka, using materials, different stuff we have. So Scratch some software is something like a kitchen in which we have everything. But sometimes if we got, suppose if we got out of stock, we used to go to grocery store, we used to go to market size. So same thing, if we want to upload something or if we want to add something in Scratch software from Google, from my laptop, from my computer, we have an option for that. Okay. So everything is there, but sometimes if we want to add something extra, we can do that. Okay. Now, how we are going to do what we are going to learn in the Scratch software, we will be learning about that. So first, how to use a Scratch software, we will be discussing that part. Then how we can add multiple things. Multiple things means how we can add a character, how we can add some sprites. What are sprites? What are backdrop? We will be learning about this in today's workshop only. We can create some animations, stories, games, projects. There are so many things that we can do. But accordingly, we need to write a code for that. We need to program it accordingly. There are a couple of loops, operators. There are a couple of mathematical terms are also there, which we will be learning about. Now, as maximum of you got the correct reply, a Scratch software is a virtual programming language that is based on Blockly language. Okay. And also it's a gaming tool where we can design something, right? So exactly, if you are using it from the past like 2 to 3 years, you must have used Scratch 2.0. That was the older version. If you are using it from like past 1 year, you have used a latest version that is Scratch 3.0. Now, for this workshop, we don't have to download anything. If you already have the Scratch software in your laptop or in your PC, that is fine. You can use the offline version. Otherwise, if this is the first time you are using it, then we will be doing couple of steps to how to use the Scratch software for today's workshop. Okay, you don't have to install it, you don't have to download it, anything. We just directly go to Google and we will work over there. Now, what all things we can do? So first, we need to understand the couple of instructions to write the basic program. If we are giving a instruction, a command to a computer, to our Scratch software, okay, that is called a program. So to do something, let's say Tejas, can you tell me how a actor perform? How a actor perform? वो कैसे perform करता है? Okay, Tejas, you can unmute yourself. And how an actor perform? You must have seen so many movies, Bollywood movies or Hollywood movies, right? Okay, you can't unmute yourself. Okay, let me just check.
Sir,
Yes. Uh, now you are still on mute.
good evening.
Again, I guess you are clicking twice over there.
Good evening, sir.
Hi, good evening. Yes, Tejas.
Yes, sir.
So I was asking how a actor perform. कोई भी actor कैसे perform करता है?
Sir, acting करके.
Acting करके. Very good. That's the correct answer. Acting करके. And they have a proper script. They have a proper instructions according to the scene they perform, right?
Yes, sir.
So same thing, our sprite that we are going to use, that is our actor. That is our main actor. So whatever script we are going to write for the actor, it will perform accordingly. If I tell my actor to dance, he's going to dance. If I tell my actor to walk, he's going to walk, right? So whatever the instructions we are giving to the sprite, it's going to perform accordingly. Now, what we will do, we will just directly go to the software, how to use the software, and we will be designing some very interesting thing. Okay, it will just take hardly 15 to 20 minutes max to design something. What we are going to design, let's talk about that also. So I'm sharing a new screen. So everyone open your Google Chrome and just type here scratch.mit.edu. If you just type Scratch over there, that's also fine. The first link will open, just click right there. Yes, those who doesn't have any query, make sure you lower your hand, because I can see around 5 to 6 hands are there. Agar aapki nayi hands hai, if you have still the query, then let me know. Neil, Ashwin, Kanishka. Otherwise, lower your hand. Yes, Sayog, you have a question? Yes, tell me. You can unmute yourself and you can ask your question if that is related to this one.
So can I use the offline version? I have downloaded the Scratch.
So those who have already signed in for the online version, or if you have already installed that software in your laptop or in your PC, you can use that directly over there. If this is the first time you are using, then this is the instruction for you. Open a Google Chrome. Okay, I'll just go back here, and then we just have to type Scratch. Okay, that's it. And the first option will come. Okay, this one, scratch.mit.edu. We just click here, and this window will come. Then directly you just have to click on create. On the main menu, you can see there's a create, right? Just click right there. That's it. Our Scratch software is ready. It will just give you a couple of seconds. Then it will say creating a project. Yes, it's here. Okay. Now you don't have to sign in for anything if you are using it offline. Okay, that's fine. Otherwise, if this is the first time you are using, just directly go to Google and type Scratch and click on create. Let me know those who are done. Drop me a Y in a chat box. Those who are done opening the Scratch software. All right. Okay, Rohan is done, Yashwin is done, Ansh, Sanyog. All right, great. All right, so maximum of you are done. I guess almost offline you are using. All right, great, great. So now what we are going to do today, we will be learning about a couple of technical terms. That means how many sections we have. The blocks that you can see, there are a couple of blocks right on the extreme left side. This part is called toolbox. In the toolbox, we have so many different things. We have different block palettes, we have code, we have costume, we have different costume for this sprite. Here, our actor is cat. This is a cat. Our actor is called as sprite in this case, in this software. And then the third one in the toolbox, we have sound. Here we have meow sound, we have different sounds. If you want to add any other sound, we can do that. Now we will just click on code, and in the toolbox, we have different block palettes. In the different block palettes, we have different block, or you can say we have to write the code. This can be termed as code, or this can be termed as block. Now, this is the first part. The second part is the center one, where we will write over script. This section, this whole section is called workspace or scripting area. The other name is scripting area or workspace. That's the second section we have, or the second part. The third one is stage, where my actor is going to perform something. Okay, this is a white backdrop. The background is called backdrop. Okay, so suppose if you want to add a new backdrop, if you want a scenery one, if you want stars, if you want any other things, then you can use this one. Now, the last part is, the fourth part is object section, this one, where we have choose a sprite, where we have choose a backdrop. If you want to add a new backdrop, new sprite, we will be using this part. Now, the last one is main menu, where we have different things. If you want to save a file, save a project, we will go to file. If you want to edit something, there's an option. And if you are using it online, then on the extreme right side, there's your signing ID and your save now option. If you are using it offline, then this part, this option is not available. Everything, every project that you are going to design will be saved in your laptop. Now let's start with the today's project. What we are going to do, it's a very small game that we will be designing. First, what we are going to design, we will be designing a egg rush game. Okay, so what is the name? I'll just type it here. You don't have to type it, you just have to see what is the name, egg rush game. Okay, this is a game which we are going to design. As the name suggests, we need eggs, right? Egg rush game. So what we are going to do in this egg rush game, we will be learning about this. So first, for the egg rush game, we don't need a cat sprite. So I'm going to delete this sprite. Now, if I have deleted this sprite, I need some sprites, right? So for that, what I'm going to do, I will add a sprite. We will go to choose a sprite in the object section. Click there. We have multiple options. For making this game, we need two things. First is bowl. Okay. And we will place it over here like this, a little bit down. Okay. Then, yes, Gayatri, you have some doubts? Let me know.
Sir, how did you delete the sprite?
Yes. Okay. So there's a dustbin option. Can you see? If I want to delete the bowl sprite, you can see there's a small dustbin and a cross button. You have to just click here once. Then the sprite that we have selected or the cat sprite was there, we can just delete it from there. We don't have to name it, Yashwin. I was just showing you the name of the game. Okay. As of now, you don't have to name it. Okay. We just have to delete the cat sprite and we are going to choose a sprite that is a bowl. That's the first sprite. And we will place it a little bit down on the stage. And the second sprite, we will be using a egg. We can just directly go to food. There's a multiple options, animal, people, and we will go to food and we will just select the egg here. Okay, that's our second sprite, which we will be using. The first sprite is bowl and the second sprite is egg. Now, the third thing which we need is a backdrop. So in the object section, there's an object section, right? How did I take these pictures? These are the sprites here on the object section. If you can see my screen, Swati, you have to go to choose a sprite. Click here. Okay. And we just select the bowl and the egg here. We just have to click here once. Once you click it, it will come here. All right. We just need a one bowl and one egg. I'll just give you some time. Where to place the egg? Anywhere. Sanyog, we don't need to place the egg anywhere. It can be placed anywhere as of now. But important part, we need to place the bowl at a little bit down on the stage. That's important. Because in this game, what we have to do, the eggs will fall down. Yes, Arnav, you can unmute yourself. If there's any question, yes.
Sir, I have made a game and I can share my screen.
After this workshop, you can. Yes, after this workshop, you can share your screen.
Okay, ma'am.
So here we have added two sprites. First one is bowl and the second one is egg. Now, the third thing that we need is a backdrop. Backdrop can be any backdrop. It's just like a background. But important part, it should be according to the game. So you can use blue sky 2, or if any other sprite, if any other backdrop you want, you can use that. Okay, let me just find a very interesting, where should I use, which one? Let's say I'm going to use a blue sky. Okay, so you can use the blue sky. If you want to use any other backdrop, you can use. Now drop me a Y in a chat box, those who are done selecting bowl, egg and backdrop. Yes, Dhwani, you can unmute yourself and you can ask your doubt. You have to go to choose a sprite and you can see on the third row. Okay, it's here. And the second last column. Or there's one more option. You can type in a search bar. Okay, there's a search option. You can just type bowl here. Okay, the first option will come. Sir, can we make with phone also? Not this one, Swati. The Scratch software that we are using, that is the latest version and it doesn't support the phone system. The older version, the Scratch 2.0, it generally support the phone. Okay, Android phone, it supports. But this one, it doesn't support on the phones. Yes, you can take the forms. Any backdrop you want to use, you can use that, Ashwin. Okay, I guess maximum of you are done. That's great. Okay. Now, Yashwin, Gayatri, Sumita, if you don't have any doubt, you can lower your hand. If there is, you can unmute yourself and you can ask. Yes, Ayog, unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
Sir, I am using the offline version, so
Okay.
I don't know how to delete that.
How to delete that?
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you are. It doesn't matter if you are using online version or offline version, everything is same. What is not same, just the saving of the project. In the online version, you can click on save now and directly your project will be saved. Otherwise, if you are using offline version, you have to go to file and click on save to your computer. That's it. Okay, nothing else. Yes,
Yes.
Dhani, yeah, you can unmute yourself. From where we have taken the backdrop, from where we have choose a sprite, and the right side there's an option of choose a backdrop. Once we click here, and then you will find out the so many backdrops. You can select accordingly whatever you like. All right, Karan. Yes. Dhani, yes.
Sir, we have to place the egg only one time.
As of now, yes, because we are going to duplicate the eggs later on, because we will be writing the script, we will be writing the code for both of them, then we can duplicate it. We will be coming to that part. Okay, I guess maximum of you are done, so let's move ahead. Okay, if there's still any doubt, you can type in a chat box. Okay, those who are using the attonators, don't use that. Okay, let me just change a couple of things. Yes. Now, after this, first we will be writing the code for mobile. Mobile. There's a question for mobile app. Sir, can we convert games into mobile app? Not with this one, but if you know a couple of more things, okay, there's the backdrop, the back end of the any Blockly language can be Java or JavaScript. If you know how to convert that, you can. All right, Sanyog. So now what we are going to do, first we will be writing the code for bowl. What we want, whenever I click the right arrow key, it has to go to the right side. Otherwise, it has to go to the left side whenever we press the left arrow key. There are two things. So for that, we will go to event block palette in the toolbox here. Everyone, you have to do simultaneously with me. Okay. So first, what we are going to do, we will be writing the code for bowl. Make sure your bowl is selected here. We have to click here, then we have to write the code. What we are writing, we will pick and drop one block that says when space key is pressed, and then we will click here and we will select the right arrow key, because what I want, whenever I'm clicking the right arrow key, it has to go to the right side, and whenever I'm pressing the left arrow key, it has to go to the left side. After this, what we will do, we will go to motion block palette and we will select one block that says move 10 steps. Okay, now just have a look. If I click on the right arrow key, what is happening? It's moving to the right side. Now for the left side, we will go to again event block palette. We will select one block that says when space key pressed. We will change this to left arrow. Now again, we will go to motion and then we will select move 10 steps. Now, if I'm pressing the left arrow key, my sprite is going to the right side. Can anyone tell me why it's going to the right side now? Let me place it at the center. I'm pressing right arrow key, it's going right. I'm pressing left arrow key, still it's going on the right side. Can anyone tell me in the chat box what is happening here and why it's not going on the left side? Or you can unmute yourself, raise your hand, then unmute yourself. I'm pressing the left arrow key, still it's moving to the, yes, we got a reply from Sayong, yes. Sir, because minus X are not there. Yes, so what we need to change it, we need to change this to -10. Okay, we will just click here and we will change this to -10. Now we will be learning about more things. We are using -10 in the upcoming sessions as well. Okay, and what do you understand by 10 here? Okay, this can be 10 centimeter, this can be 10 meter, but exactly this 10 is we will be learning in the upcoming sessions. Now, our code for the bowl is done. Drop me Y in the chat box, those who are done for the bowl. All right, great, great. So many students are done. All right. So for the egg, what we need to do, we will click on egg. All right, Neil, yes, I got a one reply, so many replies. Yes, Ayong, you have a query, yes. If this is related to this bowl part, let me know.
So how can I test that whether it is going properly in the both directions?
By pressing it, but we have to press the right arrow key in my keypad. Okay, we just have to press it and then we just have to press the right and the left simultaneously to check it.
It is not working, but
Have you used this block, these two blocks, and change it to right arrow instead of space? By
yes,
default,
sir,
it
I
comes,
have done.
okay, and you have used move 10 steps, right? Also,
Yes, sir.
and you are pressing the right arrow key in your keypad.
So I am pressing, but nothing is happening.
Rest of you, delete key doesn't work. Delete key, we have not used the delete key. As of now, हमने delete key use नहीं करा. ठीक है? So after this workshop, I can check with that thing and you can share your screen with me. We will have a look.
Okay, sir.
Yes, it's working, yes. Because this is a simple code. This is a simple script that we write. These are two scripts. This is the first script and this is the second script. Now for the egg, what I want, this is the important part. And we will be writing this code a little bit faster as we have just 10 to 15 more minutes for the game. Then we will be talking about a couple of more things. Now let's do a little bit faster. Go to events. When green flag is clicked, we are writing this for the egg. Now what I want these eggs to fall down from top to bottom. Suppose it's here and then it has to come slowly from top to bottom like this. And whenever it touches the edge, it reaches there, it has to disappear from there. That's what we are trying to do. So for that, what we will do, first when green flag is clicked, forever block, then I want to change the direction. For that, if there's any direction, so we will go to motion and we will select one block that says change y by 10. Okay, change y by 10. Now, if I click on the green flag, what is happening? It's going up. Why? Because I have used change y by 10. If we want this egg to fall down, we need to use change y by minus 10. Now let's have a look. It's falling, right? After this, what we want, whenever it reaches to this position, this particular position, it has to disappear from there. Okay, so we will be writing one small code for this. We will be adding a condition block. If and then is a condition. If the y position, understand this, if the y position of egg reaches to minus 170, then it will go to a random position. That's what we are trying to do. So we will go to operators and we will select one block that says something is less than 50. This is the empty space, right? So we will read this as something is less than 50. So we will write this minus 170. Okay, if the y position of egg, so y position kahan se aayega? We will go to motion and we will select one block that says y position. Now here, if y position of egg is less than minus 170, that can be minus 171, minus 172, then it has to go to a random position. In the motion block, we will select one block that says go to random position. Now, I'll give you a couple of minutes to write this code and click on the green flag and just have a look what is happening. Yes, Dhwani, you have a doubt? Let me know. And those who are done, give me a Y in a chat box. Okay, so X position, what is X and what is Y? We will be learning more details into the upcoming session. But as of now, if my sprite is moving on upside or downside, if it's changing the position up and down, okay, that means it's changing in the Y position. If there's a movement of vertical position, okay, vertical is this one. Let me draw it. Okay, if my sprite is moving this side from top to bottom, that is changing Y position. Okay, if it's moving on the left to right, this one, this is X position, as we have written the code for the bowl, right? Now here we have written the code for move minus 10 step. Either we can use it change X by minus 10 also. Now let me just clear this.
No, sir.
Yes.
सर मेरा अभी थोड़ा सा बचा है.
Yes, कोई बात नहीं. You can do it. We are on the same page itself. We will be writing the second script for the egg only. Okay. So you can see it from here also. Yes, Yashwin, you have a query? You can unmute yourself and tell me first.
The speed of the egg is very fast.
Yes, that is important because what we are trying to do, the speed should be according to the game. It should not be much fast. It should not be much slow. So for that, what we are doing, we will be changing that. After this script, we will be changing that. Everyone has to understand. If I click on the green flag, okay, I can't catch the bowl like this, okay, because my bowl is just moving 10 steps, right, in the right direction as well as in the left direction. Now, first of all, what we want, if you look carefully here, my eggs are falling down, but it's falling down from any random position, like it's just coming from the center, sometimes it's coming from the up. So for making it correct, what we will do, we will add one block that says set y to 180. Now, what is the meaning of set y to 180? Let's understand that part, and we will place it here. If I was telling you in the couple of more things about the positions. If my sprite is moving up and down, that means it's changing y position. If my sprite is moving right to left or left to right, it's changing x position. Okay. Now here, what is the meaning of set y to 180? My x sprite has to go to 180 position. As of now, it's 170. Okay, you can see it from here also. From here, I'm making a circle here. Okay. And now if I change the direction, suppose if it's here, now it changes to 42, right? So what we need to write it 180. So every time I click on the green flag, the egg will fall down from 180 position like this. Okay. Now, Sanyog said, Yashwin said there is a speed. So the falling of the egg is very fast. So what we need to do, we need to make it a little bit slower. So we will change this to -6 or -5. Now have a look. Drop me Y in a chat box. Those who are done with this script, we will be writing one more script with the bowl also for the egg only. This is the first script. All right, so many students are done. Okay, Anshish is done. Satvik. Yes, Ashwin. You have one more doubt? Let me know.
Sir, when the egg is falling down, it's not going up again.
It's not going up again. So what you have to do, you have to select the correct operator here. Something is less than -170. What is something? Y position. Okay. Make sure you must have
Yes,
used
sir, I have selected this only, but the egg is not going up.
Then have you selected -170 here?
Yes, sir.
Go to random position.
Yes, sir.
Set Y to 180. Make sure
Yes,
it
sir.
should not be set X to 180. It can be set X to 180.
No,
Okay?
sir. It's set y to -180.
No, not -180. It has to be 180. That's why it's not going up. Check that part. Okay? It has to be 180 because my stage is from -180 to 180. Okay? So top Y side is 180. All right. So after this, what we will do, we will be writing the second script. If you click on the green flag, you can find out. Yes, there are some questions. Yes, let me know. Yes, Sanyog, you have some question? You have raised your hand and if there's not any question, let me know that also. Otherwise, you can unmute yourself. All right, great. Now, after this, what we are trying to do, we will be writing the code for the bowl as well as for the egg. How? If you click on the green flag and you can move the egg, you can move the bowl, egg is also moving, but it's not collecting it, right? It's not catching it. It's just going past through it. So for that, what we will be requiring, we will be adding one condition. What is that condition? When green flag is clicked, I want to increase the score as well. In this game, if you have played any game, there's a score, right? There are some points. So for that, what we will be doing in the toolbox, everyone go to toolbox and click on second last block, that is a variable. Click over there. And the first thing you can see, make a variable. Click there. And you need to write the name of the new variable, that is a score. And click OK. It has to be for all the sprites. Okay. Then click OK. Now my score is here. When my score is going to increase, when my score is going to increase? It will increase whenever the egg touches the bowl. Whenever the egg touches the bowl. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So when we are clicking the green flag, then egg is going down for one time, but then it is stopping at that position.
You must have not used the forever block. You have to use the forever. It should be on the loop. Make sure you have selected the correct forever block. Okay.
So I have selected repeat 10.
No, it will only repeat 10 times. That it has to be forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Now, after this, what we want, whenever my egg touches the bowl, my score has to increase. For that, what I will be doing, I will be adding a condition with a forever block. Forever block is very important. Okay. Because whatever we are going to write inside forever, it will follow that step continuously. Suppose here, change y by -6 there. It's going, once this step is done, then it will go to the second step, this step. After this, it will go to this step, then this, then again it will on the loop. So that's why the forever block is very important. Now, after this, what is the condition? If touching second bowl, this is the bowl, my egg has to touch the bowl. For that, we will go to sensing and select one block that says, how do I brought the score block from the variable? We will go to variable, Taran, click on variable block palette, and there's a block that says make a variable. Click over there and write score and click OK. Okay. So after this, we will go to sensing and we will select one block that says move touching mouse pointer. Instead of mouse pointer, what we want a bowl, right? Because my egg has to touch the bowl, right? So here, whenever my egg is going to touch the bowl, it will do something. Yes, Sumedha, you have a query? Let me know. You can unmute yourself.
सर एक्सक्यूज मी सर सर आपने जो ये पूरा पीछे का बैकग्राउंड और एग वेग बताया क्या सर आप ये दोबारा से समझा सकते हैं
Yes, I'll just give a quick introduction. जो ये background आया है, it has to be on the backdrop section. यहाँ पे आप backdrop पे choose a backdrop पे click करोगे, ठीक है? वहां से आपको मिल जाएगा.
सर असल में मैं जब कर रही सर मैं फोन यूज कर रही हूँ.
If you are using phone, then how you are writing the code for this one? You are writing it on the laptop, right? Laptop or computer? Yes.
सर असल में हाउस में लैपटॉप पर नहीं है तो मैं फोन पे कर रही थी जो भी
Okay.
आप बता रहे थे.
ठीक है. So phone में you must be using Scratch 2.0. Okay. That might be different backdrop. आपको different backdrop मिल सकता है. Whatever backdrop you have, you can select that. ठीक है.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Let's continue this. Now, whenever my egg touches the bowl, my score has to increase. For that, we will go to variables. We will go to variables and we will select one block that says change my variable. Okay. And we will click on my variable and we will select score. So whenever the bowl touches the egg or egg touches the bowl, the score has to increase by 1. But here it just increased by 10. Just have a look. Now it's 20. Now it's 29. But it has to increase the score by 1 only, right? Then why it's increasing the score this too much? Because we have not added 2 blocks. My egg is touching this part is also touching, this part is also touching, this part is also touching. So जब तक वो touch करता रहेगा, my score is going to increase. So what I want, as soon as my egg touches the bowl, it has to go to a random position. So we will go to motion block palette again, and we will select one block that says go to random position. As well as we are going to define a particular position for y, so that every time my my egg has to come from the top side only. So what we will do, we will add one more block that says set y to 180. Make sure it should be 180 as we have done it here only. ठीक है? जैसे ही मेरा बाउल एग को टच करेगा, जो एग की पोजीशन है, it will just go right there, जो 180 पोजीशन पे है. Okay, drop me y in a chat box those who are done with these steps. Drop me Y in a chat box. Okay, Singh is done. Great. Okay, Taran, you can take your time. Okay, we have just finished the game. Now, if you click on the green flag, we just have one egg here. But I want more eggs, right? I want to play something good. So what we can do, we can just duplicate it. Come to egg on the object section, come to the sprite and right click. After right clicking, you will find out three options. Click on duplicate. And the code that we have written for the first egg, it will automatically be duplicated for the other eggs as well. Okay, like this. Yes, Sayok, you have a question? Yes, Sayok, let me know what question is. Rest of you, drop me a
So,
Y in a chat box. Yes.
so when I'm stopping and then again running, then also the score is the
Yes,
previous one only.
yes,
They're
yes.
not setting to zero.
Not coming to zero, right? So everyone, after duplicating the sprite, we need to check one more thing. Okay, we have already added a score. My score is increasing 39, 40, 41, right? But after I stop this and I click on the green flag again, it's just starting from there only, 41. So it has to start from zero. Okay, so after doing this, what we will do, we will just go to variable and we will add one block that says set my variable to 0 after when green flag is clicked and before when green flag is clicked, before forever block. That is very important. It can be in the one script, it can be of any other script, it can be anywhere, but it should be not inside forever. Now let's have a look. This is a very simple game. You can add a game over, you can add multiple more things. Okay, so to just give you a brief introduction about how the Scratch software work, how we can design some games, that's how. Okay. Now, if you want to save the file, if you are using it online, if you followed my instructions, then we just write eggrush game here and just click on save now. That's it. If you are using offline, then you have to go to file and click on save to your computer and select a file where you want to save, select a folder and then click on save. That's it. Okay, drop me Y in a chat box. Then I'm going to show you a couple of more projects in a minute, Arnav, in a minute. Okay, I'll show you a couple of more projects that we are going to design, that we are going to implement in our upcoming sessions. So what about speed? Speed is fine. Okay, if you want to add a more speed, you can change the change Y by -7, -8, whatever speed you want, Ashwin. Now I'm going to show you a couple of projects that you can design with us. Okay, just give me a minute.
So how can we open that project again if you want?
Yes, I'll tell you that. So I'm opening a file, right? So what we have to do, we just go to file and the second option will come. The second option, which one is the second option? That is a load from your computer. We just click here and select a particular file which you want to open. Okay. So suppose I want to open, let's say Crazy Fish game. Okay, so this is the game. This is a one game that you will be doing in us, where we have added a couple of sprites. Okay, like this. You can move it from your mouse pointer. This is a one new interesting block that we will be using. And if you just leave the mouse pointer like this, just see what happens. This fish, this shark is going to get crazy. And as soon as this fish touches the shark, everything is going to stop. Taran, if your eggs are falling so much fast, then you can change the speed to -5. Let me show you a couple of more things. You must have played this game. Can anyone tell me what is this one? We will be designing our own maze. Okay, and this is a maze game. And we have added a variable that is a time variable and one sprite that is a end. Now let's have a look. It can't pass through these lines, these black lines. And this is a very big code that we will be learning. And this is a very interesting part. And you can see the timer is also running. So as soon as I cross the maze and I touch the end, it will say congratulations, and the time will stop right there. So it took 20 seconds to complete it. So that's how we can design, and this much code we have to write. And also we will be designing our own maze. Let me show you a couple of more things. This is very interesting game. You must have played this somewhere. Okay, if I click on the green flag, just have a look what is happening. This is a coronavirus game. This is a Save the Humanity coronavirus game. Okay, and we are shooting the sanitizer drops, and the green thing that you can see, it's changing its position with a particular angle. And whenever the coronavirus touches this green, this is the earth. Okay, and this is savior. Let's see, you can move this, and whenever the sanitizer touches the coronavirus, it's going to disappear, and my score are increasing. Also, there's a timer, and if it touches the savior, the game will be over. So that's the thing which we are going to design in upcoming sessions. Let me show you a couple of more things. Let's say, okay, just give me a minute. All right. So if I click on the green flag and we need to click here, then it's going to start. Now let's have a look. What is happening? This is a snake game. As soon as I eat the apple or any other sprite, the length of the snake is going to increase and my score is increasing. But if it touches the edge, the game will be over. So that's how we can design this game. And this is a very big code. We have to write it very big things, okay, like this. And for the food, this is not that much big, but yes, there's some code. So this will, all the things we'll be doing in the upcoming sessions. Now let me show you a couple of more things. That is a very interesting thing. You must have seen this. Just have a look. If I click on the green flag, my video is going to turn on, and just have a look what I'm doing. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, let me open the new file. There are some questions, just a second. How to save? Okay, so we have to go to file, click on file. There's an option of click on file, and then click on save to your computer. Then click on save to your computer, this one. If you're using it offline, if you're using it online, then give it a name, and then there's the option of save now. Directly click over there. Okay, so these are the couple of things that you can design, and you must have played this game also. Let me just, what is this case? Okay, my video is on. Yes, this is fine now. Now just have a look and tell me what is this. What is this game? This is a dino game, right? Yes, when there is no net, this game came. This is a Google Chrome game, and we can design this game. But as if in the starting, I told you, Scratchsoft is like a kitchen, and sometimes we might upload something. We might upload something from the other sources. If there's an option, let me show you a couple of things that one of our students has designed, and he has uploaded some pictures from the backside. Just have a look here. Now he has added a sound here. This student has added a sound, and he has added a couple of more pictures.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day.
information, and there are so many more things. I have just shown you a couple of them, and we will be learning about many more things. So that's all from my side. And Professor, you can take forward. And if there's any doubt, any questions, you can type in a chat box. Yes, Sayok?
Okay, so that was really nice session, Abhishek sir. Okay, so first of all, quickly talking about if you want to continue this course, if you want to get enrolled into this course, so I am dropping a registration form link in the chat box. You can just fill in that registration form, and under rupees like only 800 rupees per month is the cost of the course, and you can just enroll and you can learn so many different type of games. So basically, first, before moving ahead, uh, Abhishek sir, I'm unmuting them one by one. They have raised their hands, so I'm unmuting them one by one so we can take their queries.
All
So
right.
Kanishka, can you unmute yourself? Kanishka, can you unmute yourself? Kanishka, can you unmute yourself?
Sir, my
Yeah.
computer is saving the file, so what can I do?
I couldn't
Yeah.
hear. Can you repeat again?
Sir, my computer is not saving the file, so what can I do?
Okay, your computer is not saving the file. You are using offline version or online version?
Online.
Online. Then what you do, you just go to here. There's an option of save now. Just directly click on save now in the main menu, or you can go to right side and click on this folder. That's it. There are two options for using it online. You can just save it online. Yes, Neil, any doubt?
Okay, Neil, you can unmute yourself. Neil, quickly,
Sir,
if
I
you
don't
want
have
to
any
ask.
doubt, but I want to show you one of my games.
Neil, Neil, for that you have to wait like little bit more longer because we'll solve the queries first. Okay, we'll solve the queries first, Neil. Then we'll get back to you. Okay, sure. I'll
Okay.
make you the host. I'll make you co-host later on. First, let us solve the queries. Sahyog, you can unmute yourself quickly.
So I want to ask that can we add custom sprites?
Yes, we can. There's an option of upload a sprite, okay, and upload a backdrop. If you have some pictures or any other things, emojis or any other things, you can upload that. We will be learning about how to upload in the proper classes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Sumedha, you can unmute yourself quickly. Sumedha Gulati, you can unmute yourself if you have your query. And guys,
Sir,
if we have solved your queries, guys, you can lower your hand after that. Yes, Sumedha, continue.
सर मैंने क्या कहते हैं आपने जो 2.0 का वर्जन कहा था सर मैंने वो भी डाउनलोड कर लिया अब उसमें हम वो कैसे बनाएंगे
ठीक है, अगर आपने लैपटॉप, इफ यू आर यूजिंग लैपटॉप सुमेधा, तो मेक श्योर आप 3.0 वाला इंस्टॉल करना। बाद में जो हमारी फर्स्ट क्लास होगी एक्चुअल में, ठीक है, उसमें आपको कैसे इंस्टॉल करना है, कैसे डाउनलोड करना है, कैसे यूज करना है, बोथ ऑफ द वर्जन हम आपको वो भी एक्सप्लेन करेंगे, बिकॉज जो अपकमिंग सेशंस होंगे उसमें हम लेटेस्ट वर्जन ही यूज करेंगे। ठीक है,
ओके सर सर असल में मेरे पास लैपटॉप नहीं है तो मैंने फोन वाला डाउनलोड किया 2.0 वर्जन
फोन वाले में यू कैन यूज दैट, बट काफी सारे स्प्राइट्स ऐसे होंगे जो फोन वाले में होंगे नहीं, या काफी सारे ब्लॉक्स, मैक्सिमम ब्लॉक्स आर सेम देयर, यू कैन यूज दैट, बट स्प्राइट थोड़े से अलग होंगे उसमें। लेटेस्ट
ओके
वर्जन में
सर
स्प्राइट थोड़े से ज्यादा है, ठीक है, बट वी कैन कस्टमाइज दैट। सपोज मैंने एग यूज करा है, आपके स्प्राइट में चूजर स्प्राइट में एग नहीं है, देन यू कैन यूज एनी अदर फ्रूट, ओके, देयर इज अ ऑप्शन फॉर दैट, वो आप कर सकते हो।
ओके सर
Okay, so Tanishi Singh, you can unmute yourself and ask your query quickly. I think your voice is lagging a lot. We are not able to understand what are you saying.
You can use chat box, Tanishi.
Yeah, Tanishi, please drop your query in the chat box quickly.
There's a question from Shaurya Ashu. How many months of course is? So
30 classes. 30 classes in all. 3.5 months.
So there will be total 30 classes, and twice a week, I guess, sir. There we have classes, right?
Yeah, twice a week, 30 classes. That will be somewhere around 15 weeks, more than 3.5 months, almost 4 months. You can say almost 4 months,
Sahyog,
including doubt sessions and project classes. The total number of course will go for almost 4 months.
yes, Yashwin, you have a doubt?
Yes, so Tanishi, uh, have Tanishi dropped any doubt in the chat box yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, Jaideep Dilpreet, you can unmute yourself and ask your query.
Sir, actually,
Yes.
I have a laptop, but it's not working today. So I use a mobile. I search to scratch 2.0 now. What I have to do? Look, sir.
Okay, Jaideep, so it will take a couple of, I guess, days to start with a new batch. Once your laptop got repaired, then you can install that in your laptop. That is the latest 3.0 version. We will be using that. If you want to use it only phone, you can use the 2.0 version. But again, as I said earlier, there might be some sprites, there might be some backdrop which is not available in the older version. So if you can use the latest version, that would be perfect.
Sir, so which one I have to click to? Scratch 2.0, terminals or
Scratch
scratch?
3.0. Scratch 3.0 in the laptop or in your computer.
Sir,
He's asking for phone. Beta phone with 2.0.
For the phone, it's
आप
2.0.
scratch
so
2.0 पे कर लो आप.
सर पर क्लिक किस पे करना है खोलने के लिए वो?
You have to install it first, right? You have to install in the Android app, or you are using Android phone. Then you have to install it first. Then you have to click on the file. Then you have to select a new. There's a couple of steps that you have to do in the phone.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay, Ashwin, you can quickly unmute yourself and ask your query. Quickly.
Sir, my game is not opening when I am saving it.
Okay. So we will be learning about how to open a game. It should be in SB3 file. Okay. And it will not directly open if you just go to a particular folder and just click over there. It will not open. First of all, what you have to do, you have to open your Scratch software, go to file and click on load from your computer. If you are using offline version, there will be third option. And if you are using online version, there will be fourth.
Sir, I
Click
am
on load.
using offline.
Then there will be a third option, a second option, and just click on there, load from your computer, select the file and click on open.
Okay, sir.
Good question, Yashwin. You can lower your hand now. Sayog, you can unmute yourself and ask your query quickly.
Sir, if we need to send this game to others, then how can we do that?
Okay, yes. So if you are using online version, you have two options. Either you can download that file as we go to file and click on save to your computer. That file will be saved. Okay, and then you can share on WhatsApp or over mail like a particular document. Make sure it should be on SB3 file. The second option is if you are using it online, you can share a link. If you just go to over there, my stuff are there, and it will generate a link. Any person is going to click the link, your file will open. We have 2-3 options for that. We will be learning about these in more details in the upcoming sessions also. As of now, you have to just download the file, save it somewhere, and just share it as a document.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Sayog, you can lower your hand. Man and Avya Bharadwaj, you can quickly unmute yourself and ask your query.
Sir, this project is downloading in SB3 format,
Yes, we need that only.
which is not opening.
No, again, I told you, you have to follow the couple of steps, go to file and click on load from your computer, then select your file. Still, if it's not opening, then there's something you have changed the name, or you have made a space, or you have done something. So we can look it afterwards. Because maximum time this is the process.
या मनन एंड आव्य भारद्वाज, बेटा आपको अपने स्क्रैच का सॉफ्टवेयर पहले खोलना है. सॉफ्टवेयर में जाके फाइल में जाके लोड फ्रॉम कंप्यूटर का एक ऑप्शन है. वहां जाकर जब आप अपनी फाइल खोलोगे तब वो खुलेगा, मतलब आपकी फाइल स्क्रैच सॉफ्टवेयर में ही खुलेगी। आप उसको सिंपली ऐसे ही नॉर्मल खोलना चाहोगे तो वो नहीं खुलेगी। गॉट इट?
दोबारा बताओ।
Okay, so Tanishi Singh, you can unmute yourself. Tanishi Singh, you can unmute. क्या बोल रहे हो बेटा आप?
Sir, my egg is falling too fast.
I couldn't
We are
hear
not
that.
able to understand. Yeah, we are not able to understand. What are you saying?
Sir, my egg is falling too fast.
Okay,
Okay,
your
eggs are falling too fast.
all right. So here you can see the English code. If you can see my screen here, it says change y by -5. You can change it to -2, -3 to make it slow.
Sir, it's
Okay, you can change this step. Previously it was -10, so that it was falling very fast. You can change this to -5 or -4 to make it a little bit.
Okay, so I think we have resolved all the queries, sir. So quickly now, okay, first of all, so Neil and Arnav, I'll be giving you the chance to share your screen and do that thing where to share your screen and show your projects. Just before that, I'm quickly once again, I'm dropping this link to register yourself in the course if you want to learn these things. If you want to learn how to make these games, different kind of games. So I have shared the link in the chat box. So you can just go on, click that link and register it as soon as possible, because we are only having seats for 10 students in our first batch. So the first students who will enroll into this batch, they'll get an opportunity to learn this thing. And the first batch is always the best batch. So you'll be getting classes, you'll be getting assignments, you'll be getting you'll be getting projects, plus all the additional stuff that we are doing, everything in very less nominal fees. And if you'll find out the fees for the scratch coding anywhere in India from any other site, so that is almost twice or thrice of this cost. So you won't get a better fees than this. So if you want to learn these games and on very higher command, so 30 sessions, there might be so many different type of games that you are going to do. So you can click on this link and you can register yourself. Okay, so do that quickly if you want to learn that. Now Neil, first of all, you can unmute yourself, and now you are the
Yes, sir. I'm
co-host,
going to show a
so
few
you
games
can,
I've
yeah,
created.
not few games, Neil, you can just show any one game that you want.
Sir, can I show two games? Just two.
Just a little bit faster. Nick.
Okay, sir.
Chalo, do it little bit faster, come on.
Sir, can you see this? I've made many games over here. Sir, so let me show you, yeah, Pong 1.0. So then I'll show you Pong 2.0. Yes, sir. So here it is. So let me show you how it is. One sec.
Okay, so you have to maintain the scores between blue and red.
Yes, sir. Sir, it's very
I
hard
can
to
see.
aim it.
Like a ping
I
pong
can
game,
see.
but here he has used two paddles.
Yes, sir. Now I'll show you the second version.
The level of concentration on your face when you are playing that game.
So you can use two sets of keys, up and down for this one, and W and S means up and down only for lefties or the other player if they are lefties. Uh-oh.
Okay, so red purple points, red points. Okay.
Okay, good. That's good. That's good. Very
That's
nice.
good.
Very
Oh.
good. So as I promised Arnav also, so Arnav, you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
also share your screen now. Arnav, you can also share your screen now quickly, and then we'll be ending the session after this.
Sir, I am also made a game.
Arnav,
Sir,
only one game. Arnav,
yes,
one
sir.
game only, okay?
Okay, sir. Sir, can I speak in Hindi?
Yes, you can speak in Hindi. Quickly.
सर आपको मेरी स्क्रीन दिख रही है?
हाँ बेटा दिख रही है आपकी स्क्रीन.
Yes, we can see Arnav. हमें दिख रही है.
सर इस गेम में स्कोर, हाई स्कोर और टाइम है, और इस गेम को मोबाइल से भी खेल सकते हैं सर.
ठीक है, very good.
Okay, that's really nice.
So same thing that we did. यहाँ पे हमने क्या करा था? Instead of using egg, you have used the balls. ठीक है? And you have to use the same bowl.
When we touch the ball with the ball, touch the lightning with the ball, the score will be -3 points.
ठीक है, that is very good.
Very good, very good, very nice.
And I play with the arrows also, which is showing on the screen.
Using draggable mode,
I've
right?
played your game. I've played your game, Arnav. I've played. This game was forwarded to me from your school side, and I've played it.
Sir, will you be also able to play my game if you will be able, if I can share?
Maybe. So Gayatri, I'm just unmuting you one last time, and now you can ask your query, and then we are going to end the session now.
Sir, you have not.
Meanwhile,
Sir, after Gayatri, I have to say something.
no, Neil, it's the time is up. We have another session to take. So
Okay,
Gayatri,
sir.
yeah, what is your query, Gayatri? Quickly.
Sir, have you sent the user? You have sent the link in chat box.
Yeah, I'm sending the link, beta. It's coming. It's already popping. The link is there in the chat box, and I'll share the link in the WhatsApp group also, Gayatri. Don't worry about that.
Yes, sir, but I
Okay.
didn't. Yes.
I'll drop it in the WhatsApp group, and I'll drop it to you personally. Okay.
Yes.
Chalo.
Sir.
Okay, then guys, I'm ending the session now. It was really nice. Abhishek sir, thank you very much for hosting this session for us.
Thank you so much,
We'll
Prawal
be
sir.
looking forward to have a like higher number of registration from these exciting students. They are going to rock on this stage. Okay. Chalo. Best of luck, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.
All right,
Bye.
everyone. Bye bye. Thank you so much.
Bye, sir.